Hello Pre-Prep. Well, I've got a lovely story for you today. It's one of my favourite characters and it comes from a storybook that I used to read to my children when they were your age. So I've had this book for quite a long time. I wonder if you know this character. This is my Kipper book and it's got lots of stories all about Kipper and some of his friends and lots of different adventures. So that I'm going to read you all about Kipper, who's having a bit of a problem today. Kipper was in the mood for tidying. He wanted to tidy his basket. "You are falling apart," he said to his rabbit. "You are chewed and you are soggy," he said to his ball and his bone. "And you are disgusting," he said to his smelly old blanket. Out they went. "That's better," said Kipper. What a good tidying. But it was not better. Now his basket was uncomfortable. He twisted and he turned, he wiggled and he wriggled, but it was no good. He could not get comfortable. "Oh, silly basket," said Kipper, and went outside. Outside there were two ducks. They looked very comfortable standing on one leg. That's what I should do," said Kipper. But he wasn't very good. He could only wobble. Can you stand on one leg? It's a bit tricky sometimes, isn't it? Some wrens had made a nest inside a flower pot. It looked very cosy. "Oh, I should sleep in one of those," said Kipper. But Kipper would not fit inside a flower pot. He was much too big. He's upside down as well. The squirrels had made their nest out of sticks. "I will build myself a stick nest," said Kipper. But Kipper's nest was not very good. He could only find 1, 2, 3 sticks. Don't think that's enough, do you? The sheep looked very happy sitting in the grass, but no, that was no good either. The grass was much too tickly. The frog had found a sunny place in the middle of the pond. "I wonder if I could do that," said Kipper. But he couldn't. Can you see what's happened? I think he's too big and heavy for the lily leaf. Perhaps a nice dark hole would be good, thought Kipper. The rabbits seemed to like them. Look at all the rabbits watching Kipper. But it was not a rabbit hole. Kipper rushed indoors and hid under his blanket, his lovely old smelly blanket. Kipper put the blanket back in his basket. He found his rabbit. "Sorry, rabbit," he said. He found his bone and his ball. "I like my basket just the way it is," yawned Kipper. He climbed in and pulled the blanket over his head. "It is the best basket in the whole wide world." Shh. I think he's gone to sleep. Well, today what I'd like you to do with that story is think about perhaps something else that you think Kipper might like to have in his basket. It might be something that you like taking to bed with you when you go to sleep. It might be a special cuddly or it might be a special teddy bear. And I'd like you to have a go sounding out some words to write. Now I'd like you to help, with the help of your grown-up, see if you can write or suggest a sentence. Now don't worry if you can't write all the words. Have a think about the sounds that you can hear at the beginning of the words and see if you can hear those for me. And I'd like you to say, "Kipper, I got you a," or whatever it is. It might be a rabbit, it might be a teddy, it might be a cuddly, it might be anything at all, or a doll. And see if you can do that. Now think really carefully about the sounds that you can hear at the beginning of the word. Kipper, it is quite a tricky one. It's our kicking K, Kipper. And I got. Now don't forget you can use your Freddy fingers, so wake them up. And you can see if you can sound out the word got. Do you remember what it starts with? Got. That's right, G. Now 3 sounds. Got. G, O, T. G, O, T. Got. 3 sounds for your words. Now have a go. You is a tricky word, so you're going to have to ask your grown-up to write that one for you. But it's a really useful one to find out. Now, when you've done that, you can think of something that you think you can get for Kipper. Then I'd like you to draw it for me, please, and really work hard on what you think you could draw. Think about the colours and whether it's going to be something big or something small that will fit inside his basket. But I'm sure you'll find some really exciting things. When you've done it, you can take a photograph of it and ask Mummy or Daddy to put a picture of your work onto your tapestry page, and then Mrs. Campbell will be able to see it. Okay, I will see you soon with some more adventures from Kipper. Take care. Bye-bye.